Hi guys and welcome to a sort of vlog style video for cars. I thought I'll do something different with this, and as you know I've already started doing this with some motorcycle videos as well. Some of them have been shot and some of them are already uploaded. I thought let's do it with the car, which is basically a light vlog per se on one of my favorite cars in the segment right now. In fact, the absolute favorite in my segment right now. This is the Volkswagen Taigun, and this is the midsize SUV that won our award as well. At the same time, it's been winning a lot of hearts. It has restarted Volkswagen's India journey all over again. The kind of response the Polo got, it's up to much bigger and better start than that, of course. And thanks to an SUV, which is the flavor of probably the decade or probably the upcoming decades as well. I want to quickly talk about what the car journey has been for Volkswagen Taigun. I've already told you a lot about it, and I will let you know certain things which I've observed over the last 1.5 years that this car has been on sale, almost 2 years now. And I'll be telling you what I've observed over driving again and again. Of course, we can't drive it, as per a long-term review for a couple of months. But over the years, I've been fortunate enough to drive it myself for quite a lot of time. And there are certain things that I've come across that are persistent, good and bad. At the same time, the journey also has been quite important for Volkswagen in India. Uh, let's begin with the fact that this is the 2.0 program, which will quickly turn into 2.5 as well, if we were to believe certain news sources. And it is a car that is very important for the brand. It's an SUV. It has two petrol engines. Volkswagen had a fair share of hits and misses throughout. So when the car came, there was this AC issues that were troubling with the car. They seem to be solved right now because I tested this over the last 5 days, and in heat as well as in driving normally and driving it in the night like I'm doing right now. I didn't find the AC issue much of a problem like before. It has been quite hot for a good amount of time in the day as well over the last 5 7 days that I've been driving this car, and the AC problem is out of the question. Secondly, then came the five-star, crash test ratings, which completely took the market by storm. At the same time, they were not a big surprise. We were expecting this from Volkswagen, but the child, occupant receiving a five-star rating as well, which never goes above 3.5, 4, was a full fat five-star for adult as well as child occupant. So that means that Volkswagen could group, in fact, Skoda as well could put out the fact that our car is a safest family car you can buy. So I think that was a really good move by Volkswagen doing that. Uh, and that also has escalated the sales all over again. They've had a fantastic 2023 festive season, and a lot of deliveries have happened. I only talk about deliveries because shipping the car from the factory to the dealership is not really sales. So I've seen a lot of deliveries happen. I've been to certain deliveries as well, for both the Skoda as well as the Volkswagen Taigun. And Taigun has been my personal choice. That is what I'm recommending to everybody around me and to you guys as well. Because I think the design is much better. It will age well. The Skoda design is not something I like personally, but it has its charm. I know that is the reason why it's doing well as well. And I'm really impressed with the Taigun because day one it has come with a lot of options to choose from, and it's got a fantastic 1.5 liter, turbocharged motor with a 7-speed DSG, and you saw me do the 0 to 100 run, and I'm really a fan of this engine because it is very fuel efficient in the city and on the highway, and its smoothness, its capability to deliver all of that, so smoothly and nicely is something that you don't see in other cars till date. For a long period of time, that was not the case with all its competitors. But that is one of the reasons why Volkswagen could jump on, get the sales going because it had something special. The 1.5 T, had this cylinder deactivation where two cylinders were cut off. You get a lot of fuel efficiency. We've done that testing in the Taigun. It has delivered almost 19 kilometers to the liter on the highway. which is phenomenal. I remember my hatchback in 2010 delivered that number on the highway, and it was just a 1.2 liter motor making 80 PS of power. And this is making double the horsepower and double the torque. So clearly, fuel efficiency numbers are up by a very big margin, and credit goes to Volkswagen to putting that cylinder deactivation technology in the 1.5 four-cylinder motor and not cutting that feature off for any market, even India. So that has helped them get the 1.5 not just in the enthusiast garage but in the average Joe's garage as well, because they are like we are getting a lot of fuel efficiency out of it, practicality out of it, and why not get this engine and enjoy best of both worlds. So that is what the car is all about. In terms of engine, of course, I do get dragged away talking about the engine because this is actually quite good. Despite the fact that the DSG is great, not excellent, and it's part to the fact that it's a little bit slow on response at low speed. So this is something that we'll have to get used to, or Volkswagen come up with some magical solution to this when they kind of fix, update this gearbox in the future. Just like that, I think the steering also needs an update. It's light and precise, but it doesn't have that feedback that you expect from a Volkswagen. It is precise, so you say that yeah, I can live with that, and so do I. Thirdly, I think the issue that I feel persistent is the creaks that come from sometimes the dashboard, the door pads. They seem to be plaguing the car's, list of problems. Something that is solvable, something that my friends have also been able to sort out, but it doesn't seem like a permanent solution. It is something that you'll have to visit every at least once a year or twice a year to make sure that those problems stay away from your car. Apart from that, in terms of sales, of course, it isn't as close to as a segment leader, but it's been doing really well. It's now gotten a new rival such as the Honda Elevate. It has clearly surpassed the MG Aster in terms of sales quite easily, and it is something that is taking on the Creta and Seltos quite well, if you ask me, because getting these kind of numbers as well is not easy. And Volkswagen's push when it comes to the product as well as the dealerships opening up in many places, and making sure that the people who really want it are getting it. They're getting good sales and after sales service experience. Volkswagen has been on a roll when it comes to opening up dealerships and catering to customers, and so that all has been happening as well, and that is what one of the major parts of the Volkswagen journey in India has been all about. What Taigun has been all about, and of course I not tested or seen them yet, but the matte edition, the new colors, the manuals being introduced in the 1.5, all of this is customer feedback taken, given to them, and they're actually quite enjoying it as well. A lot of my friends have just bought the lava blue Virtus with the manual gearbox in the 1.5. It's two of them, and they stay in the other part of the country, and they're like, what? Uh, Thanks for listening, Volkswagen is all they want to say. So, this is actually quite brilliant in that aspect. Volkswagen has taken customer feedback very seriously. Something I should say is was not the case in the past. I don't know what was the reason not to do so, but then again, times have changed dramatically for us, for the customers, for Volkswagen, and we're glad the decision is in the right way. A lot of leadership changes have also made sure that that also happens. So, what? That is also very ideal after all, and that makes a lot of sense and helps the brand grow further. Their main market is, of course, in South India, and if there is a certain demand, I think everybody will have to reply to demand nowadays, and it's possible and it's happening, and so are the sales, and that helps the brand grow further in India. What else can I tell you about the Volkswagen Taigun? It's safe, it's fun to drive. The journey is actually at its peak, peak levels of joy, where customers are getting fantastic sales and service experience. At the same time, service costs are literally listed on the website, and they can range between 4 to 6,000 rupees. A major service can cost you around 10, 15, between something between 10 to 20,000 rupees. So I think that is something really brilliant that Volkswagen has achieved here with the Taigun and the Virtus as well. But that's a different story. We'll talk about it on the other day. Right now, really impressed, and the Taigun can clearly gain more momentum if the updates keep on coming in. The updates are much more substantial. They fix the technical and physical issues that the car has, and once that happens, which we expect to happen, that to happen mid next year, there should be a lot of taking, because for Volkswagen it is always about being word of mouth. If I like the car, I will tell my friends and family to get the car, because there is a lot of apprehension about the brand, and the brand wants people to talk about it more than themselves. So when everything is in place, sales, service, fun to drive, good looks, great interior, great exterior, uh, you know, reliability, and reach that people expect. All of that is being done. Volkswagen Group and Volkswagen in person expects that to happen from the customer's mouth, and when that happens, you do get long-lasting sales that run till the end of the product cycle, and what you get is something really special, and something that is recommended, and something that you enjoy as well. And it then turns out to be a very happy and satisfying purchase and experience over time. And this is something that a lot of brands try to achieve. I think Volkswagen has worked really hard on that aspect to get a lot of things right, slowly and steadily, but they've done that. And it is something that is great news for the enthusiasts, great news for people who want to experience the Volkswagen brand. They can finally look forward to doing so, in terms of everything. There is just one more thing also that I want to talk about, and what has really impressed me all the time, and I think I should finish off the review by saying that as well. It is something that is very important to do. At the same time, it is something that is really well done by the Volkswagen Group, and they're not getting credited enough. Is this touchscreen with the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which works so beautifully. The fonts, colors, layout, work really well in its favor. The touch response, everything is really great. There is enough, gadgets and toys, as what you wanna call it, is on offer. you know it is a fantastic screen, something that we use a lot nowadays, on your phone, in your car screen as well. If that is good, the experience is truly good. So I've always said that, I'm saying this again. And the fact that the screen is really good, there were certain issues that we reported in both the cars in the earlier days. They fixed that issue, because even after that I have driven it couple of times and I have not seen that problem pop up any time after the second or third time. So really impressed with Skoda and the VW group and the Taigun, taking that feedback seriously and getting it solved. And that is one of the reasons why this car is a very, very good car to live with on a daily basis. The 1 liter is fantastic for the city. The 1.5 is a complete all-rounder altogether. The pricing has been great. There is some been discounts, there has been official discounts, dealer discounts. There has been correcting of features and variants, which we've told about on the website time and again. None of those steps, feel out of place, and they're all in customer interest and sometimes in VW's interest as well, to make sure that they can offer you as much, as possible, while being, helpful and profitable at the same time. So that is what the Taigun is all about. I'm glad I could do this video, because I want to talk to you about these, things in general. The product, of course, is there, and there are hits and misses, but there are certain things that we need to tell you. And I'm glad, you guys are coming here. A few amount of people are listening to this and, supporting me as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, please. Follow us on our website and social media for everyday updates. Until then, thank you and goodbye.